Good afternoon. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Thursday, July 5th, 2018 at 3 p.m., a little after 3 p.m. And in today's meditation, we think a lot about where do you find joy? You know, a lot of people, I think, gravitate towards externally, where, you know, they have something, or they meet somebody, or they interact, or an event, or people, or whatever, give them joy. And although that may be the case temporarily, imagine being in joy all the time. So no matter how dark and dreary things outside of you, you maintain a balance of joy within, deep within you. And, you know, when we experience different stimulations and motivations from external sources, it mostly has trained people to look outside themselves, to go on a search for these feelings, these joy, happiness, and, you know, that type of thing. But if you identify who you are within, and you finally figure out where the joy is coming from, it's actually coming from within inside of you, from your God spark. And the God spark is always joyous, always happy, always blissful. Isn't that interesting? So God spark is happy, joyous, and blissful. But look at how many of us are not. How we allow things in the physical plane to disrupt us. And we all do it. I mean, you know, we're not immune to it. And so if we have a path, if there is a path to find this beautiful balance of joy within, and as Jesus stated so many times to his disciples, that the kingdom of God is inside each and every one of us. Now that means the God spark, the soul, the spirit, the higher self, whatever you want to label it, is within you, within that body. Now tapping that source of energy and power is a different avenue. And a lot of people they're separated from it. They're separated from their higher self. They're disconnected. That's why you see so many actions on the planet from humanity, craziness, you know, the things that we're witnessing and viewing, what people are saying and doing. These things are totally disconnected from their God selves. There's no connection there. It's separation. And the negative energies enjoy that. They pull away. They pull that away. And they try to keep that wedge or that separation. So it depends on what you believe, how you believe it, to determine your connection with your higher self. Now, if you just went within yourself, like we're going to do with this meditation, to find that place within you with your higher self, with your God self, of complete joy and happiness. And you know as well as I do that when we are happy, things are a lot different. And many things are different. We don't view things the way we normally would. We look at them very lightheartedly. And we give more to our fellow man. We give more. We help more. We assist more. We're and joy, that energy of being in joy is pretty much the only place to be. Joy connects to love, connects to happiness, bliss, fun, high energy. And so, it's interesting because your higher self, a lot of people, some people I should say, probably a lot of people, their higher selves sink within the body. That we should do whatever we can on a vibrational frequency scale to keep that higher self as high as possible up in the body. A lot of people let it sink down into the midsection because of their physical understanding of life, of existing, of how they view things. And when you look at all the history of humanity that we are aware of, that some know, and you look at all of the conflict, all the violence, all the destruction, all the things that we've witnessed, not only in this life but many others, we realize that there's a concerted effort to keep us separated from our higher self, to keep away the joy, keep that gone, keep it sabotaged, keep away the bliss, the happiness. And it works on the most part. It's worked for a long time for humanity. Now it's time for all of us to come to the awakening of saying, the way I choose to be is to be in joy. It's to be in joy meditation. It's to find and connect and to combine with that joy so that you experience it on the surface just like you do internally. So you go to that place and you find that joy. And you can find it. On these meditations, they've been getting you in the habit of going within yourself and communicating with your higher self, with your God spark. And we've done well over 140 of these meditations. So repetitiveness is very important to get us in a habit of saying, I'm going to go within myself and I'm going to connect with my higher self, my God self, to be in joy. And it doesn't matter, once you get to that place, what's going on outside of you, the illusion, is unimportant. It has really no bearing because you've changed your vibrational frequency to a much higher level by going within, going through your heart center, and finding your higher self, connecting with that, and connecting with that joy, that expansion. And we all know that joy connects us to everything else. It connects us to happiness. It connects us to generosity. It connects us to giving, caring, supporting, building, and basically helping others in a much freer, loving space, existence. Now, imagine getting that to happen across the planet, where all of these misunderstandings and confusions of who we are and what we stand for and how we interact and what we believe is melted away, and we are with our God selves. And we see each other as God sparks from Creator Source, Prime Source Creator God. So in this meditation, we're going to do this with the planet and with humanity, with the civilization, human race, where we will, when we connect with our higher selves, we're going to go into joy. That joy is going to connect with the rest of humanity and their higher selves. We've asked for permission for the higher selves on a much higher plane of vibrational frequency so that we spread and connect with our higher self's joy. And to be in that joy, to actually be in it and experience it and feel it. Not touch it and then back off, but actually blend in with it. And just through this meditation, to sit in complete pure joy. So, if you will, if you're in your place of where you're not going to be disturbed or interrupted, good. If not, get there. And empty the mind of all the chatter and all the things that it's accumulated throughout the day that are burdensome and heavy that you really don't need to carry. Just dump it off. Have the purple transmuting flame, take it, blow it back to the central sun. And relax the body from head to toe. Drop the shoulders, just relax the neck. And then you want to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're breathing in divine, positive energy. You're breathing in love, joy, bliss, happiness. As you breathe it in, it saturates it. That's why you hold it. As it comes in, you hold it for 1001, 1002, 1003, and let it out. You don't have to breathe hugely deeply, but breathe, strong breath in, and then exhale all of the negatives, all of the garbage and the goop, all of the things that you don't care to have. You don't care to entertain or interact with. All the lower vibration, all of the lower vibrational energies. Let them go. Send them back to the central sun. You have no need for them. Now, you're going to go internally through your heart center. You're going to connect, keep going deeper and deeper and deeper until you come into the vortex of the golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, sparkling, glittering all around you. You feel this deep, penetrating, eternal love, saturating your very existence. Your higher self is there. You join your higher self with joy. That joy, you combine with it in your higher self. You're experiencing that joy. It is blending with you. All of the entanglements of your existence and life in the physical form, all of the obstructions are melting away and disintegrating. You're witnessing these walls. You could picture them as a brick wall. You could picture them as a steel wall. You just picture them as they melt down. You can't go over them. You can't go around them. They disintegrate in front of you. All of this. In complete joy. So we all have connected with our higher selves. And we're all connecting with our highest joy. With our God sparks joy. And we all are in deep, eternal, loving communication with each other's God spark. And we've all connected. And we've called upon in love, all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the ascended masters, the fairies, the sprites, all of the loved ones who are in joy, to share this joy with us. So they've all come in. We're all connected. Arm in arm, we float up above the planet. See our meditative sphere, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion, sparkling, glittering, golden white, pink light, purple transmuting flame. We begin continually increase in our joy. As the rain falls upon us, the golden white, pink light, rain, and purple transmuting flame, we are literally immersed in this wonderful joy. We feel it, experience it, nurture it. And so, as we look upon the planet, we start connecting with all of the God sparks, all of them on the planet. And they become in tune with our higher selves and their higher selves, and we are connected and are bridged directly with each other, and forming this massive, high vibrational frequency, eternal joy, vibrating, pulsating, glowing, shining bright on the surface of the planet, the atmosphere inside and out. This wonderful, unending, inexhaustible joy. All of us experiencing that across the planet. Where it goes into the physical, saturates the physical joy. We are all vibrating with this, all experiencing this in our own ways. So you feel it, you experience it, you see it, you hear it. It is a wonderful feeling that is just washing over you. And through this meditation, that's the experience that we're all having. I'll join in the meditation, and I'll be back to close it out.
There's several moments of silence, and then I will bring Jared back on for the closing.
Powerful energy of joy, finding your joy, and identifying with the emotion and the feeling of it. Some people may have tears, some people may have laughter. It just depends. But when you've made that connection, and you actually put that in your memory and the feeling and the experience of it, now you know how to get back to it and how to continually practice getting back to joy. It is literally getting back to joy on a continual basis, repetitively, till you're in joy full time. And you experience the feeling of the joy, as I think all of you have at least connected somewhat, some more than others. But that joy is always there. It never leaves. It never goes anywhere. It never dissipates. It is there all the time. Imagine that. And when we can connect with it on a continual basis, everything changes. Everything. Your life changes, planet changes, humanity changes, everything. You picture humanity being in joy all the time. Not just intermittently, not just once in a great while, but all the time. Internally and externally. So physically, spiritually, we're in joy all the time. Physically is another story. So remember that, nurture it, embrace it, and it is all due to repetitiveness. You find yourself, I'm going to go into my joy, no matter what's happening. In fact, when things seem the most taxing and dark is when go into your joy. So I hope that delivers a strong message to each and every one of you. And we will be back here Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, July 6, 2018. And I wish each of you perfect joy, perfect prosperity, perfect abundance, perfect wealth, perfect health, perfect happiness, perfect bliss, perfect prosperity. And may Prime Source Creator God bless every